Couple of billionaires died inside a submarine. Would you go to that extent to get away from me? God knows we tried to talk it out, and if the rapture came right now, I'd be okay with that.
Aboard the Narita Express bound for Narita Airport. Your attention, please. The station.
I've been waking up too early just to lose some more sleep. I've been hiding from my pride when I'm looking for a change. Oh, but what if I change my mind? Will I find my wasted time? There's somebody I look up to, I could only hope to be. If we had the conversation and know exactly what he'd say to me, what he'd say to me. He would say you'll be alright if you know where to turn to. You'll lose this fight if you don't ever learn to keep it in balance and always know you can only get higher if you've been low. He said you'll be alright if you live in the moment. Don't give up on life, it's your only opponent. You can only be honest. I make you this promise. I'd say if I made a lot of money, I could. Never been to California, never been to LA, so I'll stay home and write these songs, pretend I'll make it someday. My friends are getting married, they're all settling down, so I'll lay here, watch the ceiling fan go round and round. And it's always gone too fast, like a trip to the beach or the life of James Dean. And it kills me to think I'm avoiding the pill I can't swallow. Haven't seen my twin brother, I keep missing his calls. It's funny just how easily a family can drift apart. I'm finally getting married to an angel in human form. But I still think about Nashville. We're staying here the right call, and it's always gone too fast, like a trip. Couple of billionaires died inside a suburb. Would you go to that extent to get away from? God knows we tried to talk it out, and if the rapture came right now, I'd be okay with it. I would have given everything if you had let me. I would have fought it out until I drowned, discovering the point where it went south was a therapist who opened up your mind. Now I'm haunted by the thought of throwing grapes in the silver bucket. When you said this is what you wanted, did you mean just stealing chocolate? Now I'm haunted by the thought of throwing grapes in the supermarket. When you said this is what you wanted, did you mean just stealing chocolates? Couple of billionaires died inside a suburb. Would you go to that extent to get away from? God knows we tried to talk it out, and if the rapture came right now, I'd be okay. I would have Discovering the point where it went south was a therapist who opened up your mind. Now I'm haunted by the thought of throwing grapes in the soup. When you said this is what you wanted, did you mean just stealing joy? Now I'm haunted by the thought of throwing grapes in the supermarket. When you said this is what you wanted, did you mean just stealing chocolates? Couple of billionaires died inside a suburb. Would you go to that extent to get away from me? God knows we tried to talk it out. And if the rapture came right now, I'd be okay with that. I would have given everything if you would let me. I would have fought it out until I drowned. Discovering the point where it went south was a therapist who opened up your mind. Now I'm haunted by the thought of throwing grapes in the supermarket. When you said this is what you wanted, did you mean just stealing joy? Now I'm haunted by the thought of throwing grapes in the supermarket. When you said this is what you wanted, did you mean just stealing chocolates? Couple of billionaires died inside a suburb. Would you go to that extent to get away from me? God knows we tried to talk it out. And if the rapture came right now, I'd be okay with that. I would have given everything if you would let me. I would have fought it out until I drowned. Discovering the point where a therapist who opened up your mind. Now I'm haunted by the thought of throwing grapes in the supermarket. When you said this is what you wanted, did you mean just stealing chocolate? Now I'm haunted by the thought of I've been waking up too early just to lose some more sleep. I've been hiding from my pride, well I'm looking for a change. Oh, but what if I change my mind? Will I find my wasted time? There's somebody I look up to, I could only hope to be. If we had the conversation and know exactly what he say to me, what he say to me. He would say you'll be alright if you know where to turn to. You'll lose this fight if you don't ever learn to keep it in balance and always know you can only get higher if you've been low. He said you'll be alright if you live in the moment. Don't give up on life, it's your only opponent. You can only be honest. I make you this promise. I'd say if I made a lot of money, I could buy you a house. And then maybe I could say I got it all figured out. Cause you know it don't grow on trees. But you would tell me, son, you'll never owe me a thing. I said, what about the times when I lose my way? He said there will come a time I won't be here to say greatest things in life are free. So even if you're sleeping on streets, just know you'll be alright. If you know where to turn to, you'll lose this fight. If you don't ever learn to keep it in balance and always know you can only get higher if you've been low. He said you'll be alright if you live in the moment. Don't give up on life, it's your only opponent. You can only be honest. I make you this promise. He said you'll be alright. You'll be alright. He said you'll be alright. You'll be alright. There's somebody I look up to, I could only hope to be. If we had the conversation and know exactly what he say to me, what he say to me. He would say you'll be alright if you know where to turn to. You'll lose this fight if you don't ever learn to keep it in balance and always know you can only get higher if you've been low. He said you'll be alright if you live in the moment. Don't give up on Couple of billionaires died inside a suburb. Would you go to that extent to get away from me? God knows we tried to talk it out. And if the rapture came right now, I'd be okay with it. I would have given everything if you had let me. I would have fought it out until I drowned. Discovering the point where it went south was a therapist who opened up my mind. Haunted by the thought of throwing graves in the soup. When you said this is what you wanted, did you mean just stealing truth? Now I'm haunted by the thought of throwing grapes in the soup. When you said this is what you wanted, did you mean just stealing chocolates? Couple of billionaires died inside a suburb. Would you go to that extent to get away from me? God knows we tried to talk it out. And if the rapture came right now, I'd be okay with it. I would have given everything if you had let me. I would have fought it out until I drowned. Discovering the point where it went south was a therapist who opened up my mind. Haunted by the thought of throwing grapes in the soup. When you said this is couple of billionaires died inside a suburb. Would you go to that extent to get away from me? God knows we tried to talk it out, and if the rapture came right now, I'd be okay with it. I would have given everything if you would let me. I would have fought it out until I drowned. Discovering the point where it went south was a therapist who opened up your mind. Haunted by the thought of throwing grapes in the silver bucket. When you said this is what you wanted, did you mean just stealing joy? Now I'm haunted by the thought of throwing grapes in the supermarket. When you said this is what you wanted, did you mean just stealing chocolates? Never been to California, never been to LA, so I'll stay home and write these songs, pretend I'll make it someday. My friends are getting married, they're all settling down, so I lay here, watch the ceiling fan go round and round. And it's always gone too fast, like a trip to the beach or the life of James Dean. And it kills me to think I'm avoiding the pill I can't swallow. Haven't seen my twin brother, I keep missing his calls. It's funny just how easily a family can drift apart. I'm finally getting married to an angel in human form, but I still think about Nashville. We're staying near the right call, and it's always to LA, so I'll stay home and write these songs, pretend I'll make it someday. Our friends are getting married, they're all settling down, so I lay here, watch the ceiling fan go round and round. I've been waking up too early just to lose some more sleep. I've been hiding from my pride, well I'm looking for a change. Oh, but what if I change my mind? Will I find my wasted time? There's somebody I look up to, I could only hope to be. If we had the conversation and know exactly what he say to me, what he say to me. He would say you'll be alright if you know where to turn to. You'll lose this fight if you don't ever learn to keep it in balance and always know you can only get higher if you've been low. He said you'll be alright if you live in the moment. Don't give up on life, it's your only opponent. You can only be honest. I make you this promise. I'd say if I made a lot of money, I could buy you a house, and then maybe I could say I got it all figured out. 'Cause you know it don't grow on trees, but you would tell me so, you'll never owe me a thing. I said, what about the times when I lose my way? He said there will come a time I won't be here to say greatest things in life are free. So even if you're sleeping on streets, just know you'll be alright if you know where to turn to. You'll lose this fight if you don't ever learn to keep it in balance and always know you can only get higher if you've been low. He said you'll be alright if you live in the moment. Don't give up on life, it's your only opponent. You can only be honest. I'll make you this promise. He said you'll be alright, you'll be alright. He said you'll be alright, you'll be alright. There's somebody I look up to, I could only hope to be. If we had the conversation, I know exactly what he say to me, what he say to me. He would say you'll be alright if you know where to turn to. You'll lose this fight